Forgotten horror comic classic. In the eerie autumn of 1943, when the world was already shrouded in the darkness of war, American comic book readers encountered a chilling tale that would make even the most hardened pulp fan shudder. Blue Bolt Weird Tales was a special issue spun off from the ongoing Blue Bolt series, and within its garish, lurid pages lay a story that pushed the boundaries of what comics dared to depict. The tale centered on a deranged scientist, operating under the ominous glow of a full moon, who sought to conquer death by stitching together corpses scavenged from local graveyards. The story's gothic atmosphere, with storm-lashed castles and shadowy laboratories, felt like something torn from the nightmares of Mary Shelley herself, yet it predated the more famous Frankenstein comics by several years. Unlike the sanitized horror of later decades, this story's artwork reveled in grotesque detail, the patchwork flesh, the wild-eyed mania of the scientist, the helpless terror of his victims. Readers had never seen such macabre imagery in a comic book, and many were both captivated and horrified. The panels dripped with atmosphere, employing heavy shadows and lurid color palettes to evoke a sense of dread. Contemporary letters to editors reveal that some parents and even newsstand owners were alarmed by the story's gruesomeness, with some calling for the magazine to be pulled from shelves. The controversy foreshadowed the later public outcry against horror comics, making Blue Bolt Weird Tales a true pioneer in testing the limits of the medium. This story didn't just shock for the sake of shock, it helped set the template for Golden Age horror comics that would explode in popularity in the late 1940s and early 1950s. It inspired a generation of writers and artists to explore the darker corners of human imagination, paving the way for titles like Tales from the Crypt and The Vault of Horror. Yet, because it emerged so early in the genre, it remains largely forgotten today, overshadowed by the very monsters it inspired. For a brief moment, though, under the light of a fictional full moon, Blue Bolt Weird Tales dared to ask, what if comic books could be truly terrifying? Today, collectors and historians look back at this story as a turning point, a rare and bold experiment in the golden age of comics. It serves as a reminder that comics have always had the power to provoke, to unsettle, and to break new ground, even when the world wasn't quite ready. As Halloween approaches, and the shadows grow long, it's worth revisiting these forgotten tales that once kept readers up at night. Brought to you by Victory Age Comics. Reviving forgotten heroes, one panel at a time.